Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, it's Wednesday morning, and ain't God good? And won't He do it? Oh, yes, He will. Oh, yes, He will. I know my listeners probably saying, Lee Craft, Lee Craft, Lee Craft. You say the same thing every morning. I'm going to say Enoch, Ewok, Enoch. That means y'all sure know what to say. Look, it's Wednesday morning, right? It's wacky Wednesday. It's wonderful Wednesday. It's any Wednesday that start with a W, like Elmer Fudd said, wonderful Wednesday today, right? look, I want to talk about some strange things, right? Let's have a little fun. Even though it's those wacky Wednesdays, wonderful Wednesdays, all those things, we're still gonna talk about domestic violence and how serious it can be. But we're gonna have a little fun. I remember people always told me about Lee Craft. You ever see me in the bear fighting? Say the bear don't save me. I said, you know what? You're right. But before we get started, if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatever@gmail.com or go to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, all those beautiful apps. Look for the animated black man with the white beard smiling and profiling. And finally, realize, y'all trying to size me up. Yeah. Let me give you some different scenarios, right? People always say things they don't necessarily mean, right? You see me in the bear fight, say the bear don't save me. Now, keep in mind, the bear could be anything. The bear could be someone you love, you get into an argument, entanglement, you know what I'm saying? The bear could be, what else can the bear be? Look, the bear can be a lot of different things that could bring you harm. You understand what I'm saying? The bear can be a lot of things. It ain't just literally a real bear. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was a real bear and you there and it's like it's done, you know what? It's over. Because I ain't getting it. No, I'm just saying, though. But like I said, seriously, though, the bear could be anything. And I'm going to give y'all some different scenarios about the bear. Like I said, bear could be a spouse jumping on you, or bear could be you dealing with a debt collector. Anything that's just weighing you down, that's what a bear can be. So that's my leology on what a bear can be. So I'm going to give you an example, right? Say you're with partner's house, right? Y'all watch the ball game, right? And his wife come down there, be mindful now. He told me if you see me and a bear fighting, say the bear don't save him. Okay. So he and that fighting, wife we watch the ball game, wife come in, start jumping on him, right? Hit him with a pen. Ding, 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 ding. Lee, help. I said, man, I'm a man of my word, man. Normally I would get in, man. But you know what? You said if you see you in the bear fighting, help the battle, help you. I ain't got no pain, so I'm just gonna sit this one out. Ding, 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 ding. Look, call the sheriff. Now I called the sheriff, but I did not call the deputy or Bob Marley. You know what I'm saying? But no, like I said, I just one scenario, right? Say you out and you see your cousin, right? And his girlfriend or wife just smacked the mess out of him, right? And just started choking him. Lee, help me. No, man, I can't do that. I can't help you, man. You told me last time, man, if you see you and the bear fighting, help the bear. The bear winning. So I don't think the bear need no help. Somebody sit this one out. Look, people, I'm just having fun. One thing about domestic violence, it is a serious topic. No one should get beat up on a daily basis. No one should get mentally abused on a daily basis. Now, one thing about your body can and will heal, but your mind, when your mind is broken, it takes a lot of therapy to get your mind back to the right spot that it needs to be. So, me personally, if I was to see those things actually happen, I'm going to intervene. Might have some knocks on my head because she probably missed him and probably hit me. Then I'm going to do nothing but call 911. Boop, 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 boop. Look, I don't believe in violence. But sometimes you gotta do what you have to do to bring peace. If I have to tie her up, and till the police get there, we gotta find a way to restrain her and tie her till the police get there. Let them know what happened. Hopefully, get that person some help that they need. Like I said, I remember a lady told me years ago that she said, Lee, I used to go home every day and sit in my driveway for about an hour, 2 hours before I go inside of my house. Not my home, but my house. I said, really? Said, yeah. I had to prepare myself for what I was about to encounter. You know, as a man, you know, I'm like, man, put a tear in my eye. Because no one should be going through that. No one. You know, I told somebody the other day, you know, about about the men are getting, more men are getting beat up than recorded. And he said, are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. So look, the woman knows this man, if he hits her, he knows probably what's going to happen to him. You know, he's going to probably get, a lot of time for that. But not only that, though, he loves her so much that he didn't want to hurt her. But she don't love him enough to stop putting her hands on him. You know? Sometimes, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You have to leave. You have to leave. Because if you're that strong over a female and you put your hands on her, you never know in that moment things can escalate and get out of hand. Next thing you know, man, you got a limp body on your hand. And you ask yourself, how in the world did I get here? How did I get here? You know, if you're married, you know, and if you have to separate for a minute, if you have to divorce, do what you have to do. God understands. But if you can find a way back home to reunite what God has put together, try that. But if you can't, God will understand. No one should have to go through that, man, every day. You're not knowing it's going to be your last day on earth because of a loved one. No one should go through that. No one. Because I'm telling you, inside of my household, my wife and I, we laugh every day. Every day we laugh. If not at ourselves and others. But we're laughing. And laughter heals the body. So do your homework on your loved one. If you see something that's out of place, because people are embarrassed about testifying about, hey, what they're going through, eyes cannot lie. I don't care how good an actor you are. Your eyes will not lie, especially to a loved one. You can't. You can be like Denzel. You can be like all the wonderful actors. You know, Angela Bassett. The plethora goes on. I can't call on this morning. But you know what I'm saying though. You know, some of those famous actors and stuff, man, that can, you know, do it. See Jack Nicholson. You know, all those guys that are great actors. Robert De Niro, who I love, man, great actor. Samuel L. Jackson. But if I know you personally, there's nothing that you can do. Nothing that you can do to let me know, hey, I know you're going through something. So you see the sign? Handle your business, because if you don't handle your business, next thing you know, you're going to view a body of your loved one. And you had every chance and every opportunity to stop that. So, like I said, if you love them, show them by turning that other person in and getting that person some help. So, like I said, people, I hope I didn't bore you by having a little fun in the beginning. Like, people always got a tendency of saying, if you see me in the bear fight, say the bear don't say me, and the bear winning. Man, I remember what you said. Shoot, the bear don't need no help. You know, my hand's like this right here. So look, today was a little fun day. Like I hope you got what I was saying though. Like I said, I don't take it lightly about domestic violence. Save your loved one's life. So with that being said, oh yeah, I forgot. Almost forgot. No matter what you're going through, I can guarantee you one thing. It's going to be okay. That's a what if guarantee. I can guarantee you that as long as you make God a part of your life. Now we're done. Bob Marley. I called the sheriff, but I did not call the deputy. So with that being said, Lee Craft, this is my podcast. What if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com. One band, one sound. Together, we got an opportunity to turn this whole world around. But in order to have a real conversation, you got to have real people if you want to have a real conversation. Have a blessed day, and please find time and make time to tell God, thank you. Get the hiccup.